Hey guys, welcome to the episode of Fangirlz Assemble. We are back. It's happened. We took a break.
We're doing it.
It's 2020. We're here. We would have been here on Sunday, but I was so exhausted by the time I got back from MacFest. I thought I was going to die.
I'm glad you did it.
Just now recovering today. It's been like a jet lag, almost like a con.
It's a lot of travel.
Jet lag. Yeah.
It's a real thing. Yeah.
It was a great convention. There was a bluegrass band. A bluegrass video game band.
It's like you're back in Kentucky.
Yeah, they're from Nashville. So I was like, oh my guys, listen. They're really nice. I did message them to see if they would be interested in playing a wedding. Like very seriously.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So Kristen, how was your break?
Oh, I didn't have one.
Oh yeah, you probably worked.
Yeah, I just worked
constantly.
But that's kind of nice still, just a little less to do. So I got to read some. It was nice. Yeah. How about you?
Read some.
Read? Oh.
I'm sure he's heard that joke.
I was like, what? Oh, since he was a child. Yeah. Just like me and my birthday and Hitler.
Yeah, you had no chance.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so welcome to Fangirlz. This is a show where we talk about comics primarily, and sometimes other things, but if this is your first time tuning in, what a surprise.
And if it is your first time tuning in, maybe you don't know about our fabulous sponsor, InStockTrades.com.
Only the best store to buy your comics. When somebody told me about In-Stock Trades for the first time, the first thing I thought was, this is going to hurt my wallet.
And then it did.
And it did, but I got so much bang for my buck, right? It makes you want to buy more and more comics because the deals are so good.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult sometimes, but sometimes it's amazing. I placed a recent order,
Oh, yes, you'll tell me in the show.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to wait and show
you. And you can get everything up to 42% off, and then with their picks of the week, sometimes those are 50% off. And if you pay more than $50, and you live in the U.S., you get free shipping, which you can't beat. Can't beat it. Like,
you can't, literally.
Free shipping, and your stuff is going to come in like the perfect condition. It's perfect.
Which is great, because like the way they pack it, even if you have a mail carrier that's, let's say, kicking every package you get, we know they're out there. It's not everyone. I'm not, stereotyping here. It just happens. I've seen it happen. And it's okay, because the way they pack it's amazing.
Jesse's first thought when seeing In-Stock Trades was, is this site legit, right? Because when you see it, I'm like
how? How do they do it?
There's no way it can be this good. There's just no way. But it is.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And even if they weren't a sponsor, we'd still be telling you the same thing.
Yeah.
I see people in bookstores all the time and like, oh, yeah, I kind of want this, but, I'm not sure. And I creep in the Barnes & Noble, right?
Oh, you're killing the bookstores. It's your fault.
I never do that in a comic book store, though. It's just Barnes & Noble. I wouldn't do that at Joseph Beth. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Not Books A Million. No.
Well, Books A Million, if they have all their comic books just like falling all over one another.
Oh, yeah, it's not good.
Every time I step in that one near town, I'm like...
Well, that one's closing. I don't know if you heard, so...
What?
Yeah.
Okay, keep an eye out for deals, okay?
I know. I gotta check it out. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We'll see.
All right. Well, just
I'll let you know.
All right. Thank you. Oh wow, Hayden. I stopped watching Shameless with Gallivant content to be here. Maddie knows how serious that is. I do, Hayden. I'm gonna have to. Kind. I'll catch up after the season's over. But ooh, I wish you also had In-Stock Trades in Europe. I'm really sorry. It's not fair. You deserve it too.
It's sad.
You're gonna have to move here, I guess. Although there's some downsides to America, but at least we have In-Stock Trades, I guess.
Yeah, that's
everything else is not great.
Plus.
Yeah. In-Stock Trades is here.
Yeah,
that's the one thing we've got. Books A Million has some great deals in their bargain.
True. Yeah. That's where I usually get any book there. If I'm buying a book, I'm getting a bargain book.
It's just that one downside. The one in I guess our town, I'll say our. It's they just kind of let all their stuff fall over each other. That's the one downside.
I feel like it's probably not unique to there. I've noticed if there's any place that has floppies that isn't a comic shop, they're usually falling over each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are talking hauls because it's Christmas is over.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, we should have hauls of which to speak of. I will say that unfortunately, despite me saying on the show every week, I did not receive any comic book gifts for Christmas.
How sad.
I tried. I try every year. It didn't happen.
What a
I
sad
had to
day.
buy myself comics. Can you believe that?
Oh, it's some nonsense is what that is.
It's a rough life, Just kidding. It's first world problems.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you fare any better?
I did. I got some comic-related things and some comics. My parents-in-law got me an In Stock Trades gift card.
Man, I'm
so
jealous.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that order though. It's like there's a certain book that's out of stock and it's stuck, and I'm like, no, come on.
You can still tell us about it.
I could tell you about it. Let me remind myself what I got. But I think it's stuck on these Savage Shores, which you'll be happy to know I ordered.
I'm so proud of you. I want everybody to read that book.
I guess it's out of stock, so I'm like, oh no. Oh wait, it shipped. Fantastic news on air. All right, well, in that order, let's see. I picked up finally the Last Saga hardcover that I didn't have, so I'm getting that. The new Moomin deluxe hardcover that came out. Very much. I'll show you that.
Read that. We need to have like a Moomin discussion because for some reason, the kids of today, the teens and the young 20s, they're all cosplay Moomin.
That's crazy to me.
What happened? What's the big Moomin?
I don't know. They're cute.
Moomin.
That why? They're cute things.
Yeah, it must be it.
And there's another thing I'll get to, but I'm going to show you some other things. My mom got me this. I don't know if you've ever seen these before.
Those are so cute.
But
androids.
Yeah, this came from the Disney store, and the goose is like a little flock goose, of course. So it's so cute. I know, I love it. So I don't know if you can see through the computer glare, but they're so cute.
That looks really good. It looks a lot like an android. Have you seen those before?
Yeah. They're called Cost Babies.
Huh.
Yeah, I hadn't seen them before.
Really? That one's really nice.
Yeah, I like it.
I think I've seen their like Spider-Man one maybe, but that looks really good.
Yeah, they're
Cost Babies.
Really cute. So that's exciting. Reed got me the best present ever that I have to share. I don't know if anyone else is going to care about this, but I have to share it. So he made a little hardcover comic with my cats on it. That's Buffy in the front, and that's Willow in the back. And it's full of like these little comics about our cats.
Oh my God.
That he made. So it's like the funniest thing I've ever read. I don't know if anyone else would think it's as funny as I did. I told him he should like publish cat comics. People love that stuff on the internet, right?
I guarantee you, Tina would be about it.
And it's so funny. I don't think it's just funny for us, but like it's things we've said or like we talk as them that he made them saying. It's great. Like this is Buffy licking her butt right here. Okay. Oh. And she's saying, wait, did I leave the oven on? Or the stove? No, I don't use the stove. And we ever talk all funny like that. And it's just so silly. And that's an ongoing gag throughout the whole thing. But just little things we've seen them do. And we make jokes. And it's all like inside jokes kind of. And let's see. Here's Buffy loving on socks because she loves socks. Like, it's just so cute and funny, and I thought it was the best. And let's see, there's one I love that makes me laugh because I make the joke. So every time Buffy stretches, I make jokes about how she's like 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Because she looks real tall and long. So that's that one, which says so tall like 6 feet. Anyway, it's so cute. I loved it. I mean, how great.
That's really cute.
How great is that? So that was a present from Reed. Let's see.
Real quick, we have a couple of questions. So In Stock Trades only ships complete orders? Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta wait.
Sometimes if it's newer stuff you're ordering, usually it'll come quicker. But if you have like a mix of like a newer book and older book, it'll take a while for them to like pick it. But you can always check your like status. So it'll tell you like which order's already been picked.
Mm-hmm. Which is really nice because like a few of mine trickled in, so I just kind of watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it shipped and I didn't realize.
And Smartlocked asked, does IST not ship out of the US? It does.
Yeah.
You can't get the free shipping.
Yeah, so I've heard like a lot of people internationally like save up and then place big IST orders because it ends up still being cheaper than them locally. So I guess it depends on where you are. You may want to check that out.
Yeah, because you still get the discount. It's just you'll get that free shipping.
Right.
So for us, like I usually do like a $50 order at a time. Because I also want to get that extra discount.
That's right. You want that loyalty discount, which is the best. This was a present from my parents, which is 365 Days of Winnie the Pooh. These are Winnie the Pooh comic strips, which I love, and they look so cute. I mean, I like Winnie the Pooh, so
I do too.
This was exciting for me. It's a cute little hardcover that Dark Horse put out. So that's fun. I bought myself, my Kickstarter finally came in, of Our Super Adventure box set.
Ooh, look at that shiny foil.
I know. So it comes with this little cute box set, and it has Our Super American Adventure and Our Super Canadian Adventure. This is about Sarah Grayley and her boyfriend going on their first trip to Canada together, their first trip to America. If you guys haven't read this, you can go to oursuperadventure.com and read some of them and see if you like it. But they're so funny and so cute. And, I just love these books. They make me really happy.
Well, I feel like her humor is so me. Like,
yeah.
She's so goofy and she's just extra.
It's real relatable.
And
right?
yeah, I'm like, I've been in so many of those situations at home. Like I get it.
Like you feel that. So, let's see. Another book for my parents is I'm Loving the Boom Rugrats.
Ooh.
And this is a new Building Blocks original graphic novel. I mean, I love the art. Like, whoever does the art is great in both series. Like, this is, like, someone different. And there's different stories in this. Like, some one-shots, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so fun and so good. And, you know, it just brings me back. Back in the 90s when I read this. And it's lovely, and I want to like buy all of these to make sure that they keep going because I'm upset. I'm just upset at the thought of it ending.
Speaking of Nickelodeon, I see that Netflix is picking up a lot of the Nickelodeon shows. I'm hoping that means that they'll like try to compete with Disney Plus and do some like new.
Yeah,
like,
I mean the
Nickelodeon
the movie was so good.
Yeah,
it was so good. If anyone hasn't watched that, like you need to. It's fabulous. So another present I got for myself was the Rugrats newspaper strips, which I'm so excited about. This is a chunker too.
Ooh.
This is
and then you turned to the side, I was like,
oh yeah, which I did not expect. These are
we need T-shirts that are like something about thick books or something.
like chunky trades. Yeah, we'll do that. But these are newspaper.
Picture of like us holding it up to our face, like this book is thick, just like a shirt.
I like it. These are newspaper dailies and Sundays from 98 to 2003.
Oh, that's awesome.
There are tons on a page, too.
Oh, my God.
And these are thick, like we said. So, I mean, I did not expect there to be this many.
Yeah, you're going to be reading that for a long time.
Oh, yeah. But I'm so excited. Because I'm sure I read the stuff as a kid, but I don't remember it. So, yeah, nice chunky trade. And finally...
Boom does do Rugrats. Boom does other Nickelodeon content, too.
I think they have Rugrats Rocco. Mm-hmm. Rocco's Modern Afterlife just came out, which is Rocco set in a zombie land, which is great. They're killing it with all their like 90s Nickelodeon.
Listen, I'm dying at the chat right now.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
So the last book I got from my in-laws was the first smorgasbord edition of Chew. I've had the second one.
So cool.
Yeah, I've had the second one for a long time. These are really nice in a slipcase. This was out of print, but you can still get it on Rob Guillory's, who's the artist's website, and he will do a sketch in it for you. So that's really cool.
That's a cool sketch too.
Yeah, and these are really nice and big and great. So I ordered the third one from IST. That's also in my order, which continues out the series. It's also continuing this year. They are working on new Chew this year, so I'm stoked.
I really need to jump on that too. That's been on my to-read list.
We should do that 1 month because it's not that like long either.
Yeah,
it's like 6 trades total, I think.
Yeah,
no, there's more. There's like 11, but it's like you breeze through it. It's great.
Oh yeah. Smartlock says his stepson used to watch the Rugrats in the 90s. I just asked my 8-year-old son if he knew what Rugrats was. He said no.
Sad. Put it on the TV.
Yeah, show him the way. Yeah, man, that's entirely my childhood.
Oh, it's the best.
River says, "Happy birthday, Kristen."
That's 420, but I'll take it. These are Christmas presents.
Maybe River's 420 right now.
It could be.
Also, Smalley says it's cool that you recommend so many comics that you've never heard of. I agree.
Hey, thanks. I'm glad you guys like that.
I do.
Some people are like, I don't care about any of this. What is it?
So I got a few things, but not a ton. Again, bummer, but that's okay. Sometimes you have to get like normal stuff, like a coat,
socks. You know,
I did get a ring.
Oh, that counts. Lovely.
I was borrowing my mom's for the past like year.
Nice.
And then he sang a song from Descendants and gave me a ring.
That's awesome.
But we did a little bit of shopping. First and foremost, the most important thing I got I'll get to the comic books, but there's some nerd stuff first, is this Sweet Baby. Look at this Sweet Baby I got this weekend at MagFest, you guys.
So cute.
Adorable. He's weighted at the bottom so he'll like sit. He's so cute, and he's got like embroidery. I got from the artist alley. And you can take his little coat off. And he's got little nubbin arms.
It's the cutest.
I did buy I impulse bought 2 Baby Yoda t-shirts. One that's a Kentucky one. I love him, okay? Everybody just keeps giving me stickers and stuff. But that's the only thing I'll show of him, just because I think you all need to know.
It's the best.
I agree. He's Baby Yoda.
Yeah. No one's called him the child. No.
How dare they?
Apparently he has a name, and I'm like, yeah, it's Baby Yoda.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
I also bought a big box of trading cards for Final Fantasy. Unfortunately, this is covered, but the packs by themselves are $4, usually at a store. And I got this for 40, so it's a ton in here. It's really fun. For our board game players, we bought this out of print Mansions of Madness set. It was all we had left. It was all we had missing. But it's wicked out of print, and it's so expensive. And we finally just gave up and got it off eBay for $150. I'm pretty sure this normally sells. Oh, the tag's still on it, which makes me feel great. This person bought it for $50.
Oh, wow.
Spent 3 times that, but now it's finally done.
Beautiful.
We have the whole set. Next time, whenever we get a weekend to hang out, Kristen, I want you to play this with me.
I'd love to.
Eldritch horror stuff.
Oh, fun.
But this game is great because it you use a computer, and then it narrates it for you and shows you the map. So it shows you if you open a door, it'll open the next thing, and so you interact with it there.
Yeah.
And then there's a cool voiceover stuff and ambiance music, and it's just really, really cool. And there's a different you just choose a story you want to do, and it still randomizes the layout so you don't play it the same every time. This is honestly, I think my all-time favorite board game because we just keep playing it over and over again.
Well, it sounds like it doesn't get old, right? So,
no.
Yeah.
And I usually lose the first time I play each scenario, so it's fun. And then I did get some comics. One of them I was trying to find, but I did order the Angel 15th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
You have that?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to pick it up and show everybody, but I don't know where.
I have it. It's far away from me, but I have it.
So I did get that in. I'm excited to read it. And I did get the Witcher omnibus. I haven't done it too much. Huh?
Is it thick?
It is thick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not too thick, but it's a little bit not really oversized, but it's a standard size. And a lot goes in here, so I'm really excited to jump into it. I haven't actually watched the new show yet, so nobody's spoiling anything. But I'm a big fan of the video game, so I was really excited to get this. Although I did see that there are some library editions for Witcher, so I feel like I need to go upgrade.
Already.
I'm a slut for the library editions.
I know, they're the best. The best.
So good. I also got Booster Gold, this hardcover. It's a Dan Jurgens runs when Booster Gold first showed up. And I gotta tell you, this is my man right here. He's so goofy and dumb. Kristen would love him.
I mean, that cover.
Look at this.
That cover's great.
Dumb idiot. Yeah, he's from so background on Booster for you. He's from the future. And he's like a football star or whatever. And his career just like tanks. It sucks. And he's like, what am I gonna do? And so he steals all this stuff from like the Heroes Museum. Like a suit and like a time travel bracelet and a Legion flight ring. And he steals Skeets right here, this little like all-knowing robot. And he goes back in time to like, because he knows a history of, Skeets knows the history of all these superheroes, right? So he goes back in time to like become one of them and be really cool. But he's super lame and none of the superheroes really like him. And he takes like sponsorships and stuff. Like whenever you see him in cartoons, he's just really cheesing it out. Very like Captain Hammer.
Oh, nice.
He's very Captain Hammer. But at the same time, there's a lot of really good stories with him where he's doing like really serious stuff, but nobody's allowed to know. He still has to like keep this like persona on while doing like really cool work.
Fun. Yeah.
I love him. He was also in Smallville at the end.
I didn't stick around for the end, but I did watch a lot.
I didn't either, but I did go watch some of like the clips because I guess there was an Aquaman pilot. They were going to do an Aquaman show.
Weird.
So bad. And finally, I got Justice League hardcover or deluxe, I guess, by Scott Snyder. This is my first of like the new post Rebirth run of the deluxes. Which I think a lot of them are still being like canceled or whatever because DC hates me and they're a mess. And they should just hire me to fix all their shit, please, DC.
I think they could hire pretty much anyone else at this
point. They need a good administrator in there, and that could be me. I can whip that whole office into shape, let me tell you.
Just get your resume ready.
Unrelated. But I'm excited to get into this because I haven't read any other, I don't read a lot of like Justice League specific comics, but I've heard a lot of things about this run, and I really like the art. I really like Jimenez, really like his stuff, and so I've been kind of itching to jump into this. So hopefully this will get me back into DC. Okay, I love DC. You know it. Everyone knows it. But I've been very vocal about how sad I am about the current state of DC. Yeah. And it makes me not want to read any. But I'm going to jump into it. Speaking of DC and recent reads, I read and reviewed Swamp Thing, Absolute, last night on New Mint Condition, and I really think you'd like it.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I plan to read it. I gotta steal my dad's copy when he's done.
Does he have the Absolute?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Just rub it on your face.
I know. I felt it. It's nice.
Oh, it's so nice. Hopefully he doesn't have the gutterless. I didn't get any gutterless. I was fine.
No, I think his
binding was fine with me. But Omar said that some of his pages were like coming up.
Oh, that's not good.
But man, ooh, it's so good. Yay, Booster Gold. Yeah, you guys are good. You all understand. He is underappreciated. Booster and Blue are my favorite. I even cosplayed. My old roommate and I did Booster and Blue cosplays at Colossal Con. So like swimsuit Blue Beetle and Booster Gold, so no one knew who we were. But that's okay. Freddie, you're online. Hey, I hope that you've gotten some more power or something. I'm worried about you, Freddie.
You know, speaking of DC, I forgot a book that I got that I must show you. I haven't even opened it yet. Animal Man Omnibus by Jeff Lemire. It's a nice chunk. I like it.
Have you already read it?
No.
Okay, I want you to read it and tell me how you.
I plan to pick this up soon.
Because I've never read it, but I was really considering picking up that Omnibus.
Maybe we should just read it together. Maybe I should be your bad influence and be your reason to buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm feeling very
didn't take much.
Okay. It's fine. You know, it's okay. Freddie asked Kristen, what is that plush or figure next to Daredevil?
This guy? This little Thanos baby?
I do want to buy one of those Thanos babies. I'm a big fan.
Really cute. Is that what you mean? The other ones, I mean, this is Daredevil, but you may be able to tell that.
Smollett says, I just can't get into Scott Snyder. I write quite a bit. He leaves me cold. I did like the Wake that he did with Sean Gordon Murphy for Vertigo, and American Vampire was okay. I haven't read any of those. I'm pretty good with Scott Snyder. I mean, I don't have anything that I'm like a ride or die with him, but.
Have you read his Batman?
Yeah, actually, finally I did.
And you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, man, I think I was okay on it. Like, I liked Snyder Capullo stuff, but then later on, there's some stuff I didn't like.
Yeah. I haven't read it, but
I think I blacked out part of it. Maybe Hayden remembers. I think he was watching the show and we talked about it, but there was definitely part of it I was like, I didn't like. But I think it was after they had stopped writing it.
I see.
Swamp Thing is about as good as superhero comics will get. I'm afraid to even open my Absolute. I think Witches is Snyder's best. A lot of people liked Witches, and I really didn't.
You know, I read it and thought it was fine. I have the trade, and I'm just like, I'll probably get rid of that. I will never read it again.
I mean, all of us have it because we bought it for like 8 cents.
Yeah, it was like $2 or something. Yeah, I didn't think it was as amazing as like everybody else thinks either. So
yeah, DC makes everybody sad these days. Canceling books, changing formats. It's a mess. I know.
Yeah,
it's hard because I'm too afraid to order anything or be excited about anything. I really am because I'm like I don't know if it's actually going to happen.
Yeah, it's sad.
Because like, do I buy this first volume and then risk it never coming back, which is awful.
Yeah,
I don't want to be that person, but like. And I can't trust them. But I hope that Gail Simone Wonder Woman comes out, because I do really want that. Animal Run is definitely worth the pickup. That's good to hear. Freddie says, yeah, I'm okay. The really bad stuff's at the south of the island. There's still some small shakes. Okay, good.
Oh, that's good.
Stay safe, Freddie. We'll be thinking
I'm scared for the world right now, so.
Yeah.
There's bad stuff everywhere.
I quit buying halfway through his Batman run. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, they did all of Batman. So yeah, I did hate part of it. I forgot what part it was. It's like man, see, you know what? I guess I didn't really care for the run then because
You can't even remember some of it, right?
I just remember I liked part of it, and then there was something that happened that they did that I just was bored out of my mind, and I think I just like really skimmed through because I hated it. So I think I probably gave it like a 6 out of 10 or something.
That's all right.
Anyways, what else have you been reading?
Okay, reads. Let's see. Here's some physical books by me. I got this for read for Christmas, Tomboy.
Oh, that's really cute. That's very read.
Yeah, it was totally read. But I ended up stealing it and reading it as well, and I really enjoyed it. So it's about this boy. It's one of those wide hardcovers that's hard to hold, but I really love the art too. But it's about this boy who, I think it was his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend ends up dying, and he's like really dealing with that hard. He's playing in a band, but he's not that great. And then she dies, and he's like, I want forgiveness from her for some stuff I did, but I can't talk to her anymore. So I'm going to go out on the middle of the beach and play for her and play these songs. And he does that with a friend of his, and they end up being broadcast over the radio on accident. Like the friend had an antenna or something. Yeah. And the logistics don't really make sense to me, but it doesn't matter. It's a comic. I can suspend my reality for that. But somehow they end up going over the airwaves, and a lot of people start listening to him and looking forward to him. And like he's unknowingly famous for like these songs he's doing to like this girl that isn't alive anymore. I don't know. It was really great. So unique.
That's really sweet.
The art was like incredible. Let me find some examples of. Put this weird book on my shoulder. It's such a long. Anyway, he also gets her dog, who's on the cover there, and it kept being like, anytime there's a dog in a book or like any sort of animal, I'm like, this animal better not die. Thankfully, guys, spoilers, the dog doesn't die.
Okay, which good. That's okay spoiler to give.
Yeah, that's a good spoiler, I feel like.
Yeah.
Anyway, the art was just beautiful and unique, and it was just such a unique story, so I really love this. This was a good time, so try out Tomboy if you haven't. So I also recently read, this is another book that Reed purchased in my IST order. He's like, I'm going to read this. It's called Bastard.
Oh, cute.
And it is about this woman and her son, and she's a total criminal, robbing banks and stuff, just like living her life. They go from like motel to motel because she's always in trouble with something and someone.
Yeah.
And he's pretty young, maybe like 10 or something. But She brings him everywhere. And she's always in trouble with someone. So at some point, like, they're hitching a ride with the semi guy, and you kind of worry that he's going to be terrible, but he ends up being great. That's a spoiler because I was worried the whole time. But that's okay. So then these two people start, like, kind of run into them on the road. I'm trying to find that part. And his mom gets really hurt. There's the crash. Super hurt. And he grabs her guns, puts the people at gunpoint, right? And, like, he's, like, directing them. This little kid, because he's so used to it. Like, he's like, I've seen my mom do crime. I'm going to do some crime. And so he saves his mom from that. And I won't give away everything, but it's so great. And there's a lot of twists and turns toward the end that I didn't expect.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this was a total 5-star read for me. It was so unique. It was more heartfelt than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
This is a little Fantagraphics, like, paperback. And
it looked really cute.
It was great. So it's totally super violent. There's some nudity. Like, it's not, like, cutesy. But the art is very, like, simple, and I really liked it. This is great. So try this out, too. This is
okay.
I finally read, I've wanted to read this for a long time. I read Cody and the Creepies by Liz Prince, like, a long time ago. And I finally picked up Tomboy, her memoir, which I've wanted to read for ages.
Yeah.
And this has been sitting on my shelf. And this is about her life growing up, not wanting to wear dresses or do anything girly and being called a tomboy, literally just wanting to wear little boys' clothes, and the bullying she goes through because of that, because kids are terrible, and, like, having to deal with all of that, and gender stereotypes, and trying to figure herself out growing up, just stories from her life as a youth, dealing with all of this. And then she gets into zines and starts making her own comics and stories, and it's so good. This was so great. Another, like, total 5 stars. I love her art style. It's very simple, little line work. This is a good one. So recommend this for any people who love graphic memoirs. And
no, it sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, it's great. Really great. I got this from the library. This was pretty fun for me. It's so thin. I recommend getting this from your library because it's just, like, there's not much to it. Look at that.
Yeah. But
this is Lorna by Benji Nate, who I've been...
cats.
Yeah. So Lorna is crazy time. Like, it's just kind of an ongoing, like, gag comic because she just wants to, like, you know, like, loves death and, like, wants to, like, stab people. And, like, that's, like, her thing, but it's funny. So these are just face. Like... Yeah, these are just, like... yeah, she hates everything. It's great. Like, she loves this bully at school that tries to mess with her, and then she threatens him by knife point and says, go out with me, so he has to. Like, that kind of thing. It's very funny, so I enjoyed that.
That was really cute.
Let's see, I'm going to check my Goodreads now. I've been catching up with the Avantgardes. It's still really great. Every single issue. I've been reading it issue by issue on Hoopla. It's fantastic. Grease Bats is one I wanted to tell you about.
Okay.
It is from Boom. I wish I had a physical copy.
Says in, like, grease, lightning grease?
Yes. I don't have a physical copy. I read it on Hoopla, but
right now.
I loved everything about it. The two main friends, it's like comic book strippy. I think it started as a webcomic, so you may be able to read some online. I haven't looked into that.
Okay.
But Boom recently came out with a collection. But it's about these, like, two best friends and their kind of friend group. And they're set up like comic strips. It's black and white line work, but it's really great. And the main characters are, like, one is genderqueer, and the other one is, I think she's gay. I don't know. But there's, like, a lot of LGBT themes throughout it. There's various different characters with different identities. And it's so fun. I will say, anyone watching, if you are you don't want to read anything politically driven, don't pick it up. But if you don't mind that, and that's not going to offend you in any certain way, it is so good. It was so well done. I loved it. I was laughing out loud. Like, it just felt like I could be friends with these people, you know?
Yeah.
So I was reading and I was like, Maddie will like this. I got to tell Maddie.
For sure. I would add it to my list.
Yeah, definitely. I've also been catching up with Once and Future on Hoopla.
Yeah, I want to read it so bad.
I just read issue 5, so I assume there's going to be a trade out sometime soon.
Yeah. It looks so good.
Oh, it's really good. It's really great. So that's been great. And I recently read the second Hexvet book, Hexvet, which is like a magical fantasy kind of veterinarian office that Boom is putting out. I read the first one and I liked it, but the second one was even better. So if that's so, yeah, and it's more like, I think it's more geared toward children because it's easy to read. But
yeah, it looks pretty cute.
Yeah, it's real cute. The art's great, and the second one was just really. I liked it way more than the first one. I read it on Hoopla.
Yeah,
but it was great, and yeah, that's some stuff I read.
Yeah.
You know,
I got my list then. So I guess what we should talk about next is we need to decide what we want to do for the next show and what we'd like to read for this month.
Are we going to do the Buffy thing?
We do. Well, let's do it.
Figure it out, right?
Let's go ahead and schedule it for this month and do like a start. Do we want to start with the pre-season stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, we can go back in time. That'll be fun anyway, because a lot of people hate that stuff.
Well, I was thinking like, well, I guess not pre. I mean like post-show, but pre-season is what I'm thinking. Like starting with after the fall.
Oh, okay. You mean go to Angel? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that all happens. Like, the Angel after the fall stuff and Spike is
right after
season 8. So we could do that first at the end of the month.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right. So
let's do that.
Let me make some notes right here, so we have it. All right. So that would be, let's say, what, January 26th?
Yeah. I'm putting it down.
All right. Can't do.
So if you all want to read that with us, by the way, I think all that stuff is still on Comixology Unlimited. Yeah. Tons of it.
I guarantee if you go to Half Price, well, not guarantee, it is very likely if you go into Half Price books, they're going to have Angel After the Fall, volumes 1 through 4. Because they just everywhere.
Yeah. They're very prominent secondhand. I'm looking right now, though. It looks like maybe all of it. Yeah, I think all of it is on Comixology. Yeah. Yep, there's 6 volumes.
I'll try to put together a little cute graphic thing of what would be in that reading.
Oh, okay. Volumes 1 and 2 are available on Unlimited. The rest are just on Comixology. So if you want to read it digitally, but you can probably pick it up locally somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe for this Sunday we can do like our what we're looking forward to this year, our upcoming releases. Will be fine.
We should definitely do that because I need to make a list anyway. I don't know about you.
I do. I need to look at it. Yeah. So let's do that for this Sunday, and then you guys, we're gonna need some help deciding our book of the month.
Yeah.
We'll have any picks.
I feel like every time we pick something, it's pushed back. That keeps happening to us lately.
I will warn you because we were going to pick Junji Ito's No Longer Human, but even though it did come out, IST was not going to have it right away. So last month we ended up picking. How did I forget the name?
Say Young Men.
Say Young Men. Thank you.
I bought it, so I know.
Unfortunately, we did not have our shows. We can rep it as much as we do with other stuff, but.
Yeah, you can still pick it up for a good price on IST if you want to read it with us.
So we can either review that this month or go ahead and review the next. I don't know. What would you guys like to be like? What are some ideas for January releases that you would like us to make the book of the month for us? Which means it would be an extra percentage off, and we would review it. I do know I'm going to be picking up Buffy Season 11 Library hardcover.
Yeah.
Oh, that stuff coming out this month.
Maybe we should just do that.
We could.
Because it's great.
Yeah, so looking through upcoming right now. I'm trying to remember if there's anything I really felt like there's a Gudetama hardcover coming out. Do you ever look at Gudetama stuff? That's the egg.
Oh, the egg. Yes, the egg. That's fun. He's cute.
He is cute. And there's also a new second book called Go With the Flow.
Yeah, that came out today. Or this week, I mean.
Yeah, that looks pretty good too. About these four best friends in us, the boys have brand new football uniforms and equipment, while the girls' bathrooms are still shamefully bereft of feminine hygiene products.
That would be so on point with our show.
I know. I mean, it matches pretty on point. So
I think we should do Buffy, but yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, like we'll wait for your recommendation. And it doesn't have to be something that comes out this month either. We can do an older book too, but like if there's anything you think that you would like to see us read that we haven't yet or haven't reviewed, and we can always just you can comment later or send us a message on Instagram, and we'll take that into consideration before we put in our request.
Definitely.
And that we can all get it together. Hopefully we can, if we pick something within the next few days, we can get it on the sale list for next week, so we can all pick up together. I wanted to read season 8 and up Buffy stuff, but Dark Horse did such a piss poor job keeping in print. Now they don't have the rights. Well, the good news is, I believe Boom will be reprinting all of those.
Mm-hmm. They have to be,
because they're starting from the beginning, which is nice. So, like, what you do have to look forward to now is things like the Angel Legacy edition, right? Mm-hmm. So, even going before like the post-show content, they're re-releasing everything. And so I hope that they continue to do so, as long as we don't buy it. And it'll look in a really nice, like, consistent format.
Yeah, I'm double dipping into those because they look real nice. So also, I really want them to keep making these things. So I'm like, yeah, I'll purchase them. It's fine. I'll take one for the team, guys.
Boom is reprinting it. So Boom now has the rights to all the IDW and Dark Horse stuff. So they're releasing all of those. So like, I don't know if you've seen it before, but like the Angel and Buffy like omnibus stuff, I think, was it printed by IDW or Dark Horse? It was like more chunky.
It varies. Angel had some of the IDW stuff.
Okay.
And then Buffy was definitely Dark Horse. So
they're reprinting all of that, which is great because it's all in like crazy varying formats. It really just depended on what they felt like.
Because I have all that nonsense and I'm like, none of this matches.
Yeah. And the Angel and British, and I swear we talked about it here, but apparently that was
It's still so funny.
I'm sure it was. Well, here's the great thing about me, okay? That I'm going to say is great. It makes me feel better. I'll get excited about something, right? And then I'll have forgotten. But that means
I get excited again.
Yeah. So,
no, that is great. I agree.
I'm sure we did, and I'm sure we talked about it. I was like, oh, yeah, that's great. And then I just forgot again. So
it is exciting.
I'm pumped for that. And then, are we not going to get Angel of Faith? Because that's going to make my bookshelf really dumb.
Well, and it could be dumb anyway, because I don't know. I don't see them making them the same size.
Yeah, because we're not going to know until we get those in.
I think we looked at dimensions and they were a little shorter, which makes sense.
What do we have to do for Boom to like sponsor us to? Maybe once we start doing these Buffy videos, they'll send us stuff. I want it ahead of time so we can tell everybody like here's what it looks like. Here's how here's what you should be expecting.
That'd be great.
Honey, Boom.
Who do we have to harass?
Maybe if we're just more consistent, you guys will please help me tell more people.
Yeah. We want to know.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's the plan. So this Sunday, we'll be back and we'll talk about what we're looking forward to for this year as far as releases, which is good because I can we need to plan that stuff out too.
Yeah, definitely.
And then while you're think about some books you'd like us to review or read, looks like right now Buffy season 11 hardcover might be the winner of that, but we don't. It just depends, right? So, but
let us know.
Just us to review, we can tell IST that we can put it as a extra percentage, so you all can buy it too. We can all read it together. So, just think on that. You can chat with us later, message us on Instagram or Twitter, whichever you're thinking about. And we will post the next few days what we'll be reading for the Angel, Buffy, the beginning of that, because we'll be doing that more consistently this year.
Yeah, we're doing it.
We're finally doing it. We talk about forever.
I'm excited.
We brought our collections.
We hoarded the books. Now,
yeah.
I read them, but I read them so long ago that I'm like, I don't really remember any of this, which is great. That's great about me. I can be excited again, right?
Yeah. or we get excited or disappointed again. Just depends on what the story is.
Yeah.
So
I have to mention, Hayden says Chosen is out this week, and he's so excited for that. Yeah, I finally picked up Slayer. So
ooh.
This is dirt cheap. If anybody wants to get it,
Well,
you
I'll pick it
can
up.
Google that and find it. It's very dirt cheap. So I haven't read it, but I'm excited.
There's nothing like binging a young adult novel for like 2 hours.
I truly, though. It's so fun.
The Hulk Omni comes out next week. That'll probably be an old reader, new reader book on Near Mint, more than likely. We'll see.
That's exciting.
All right, well, I'd say we're good.
Yep, we did it.
Pick of the week you want to talk about, or
let's see.
pick of the last few weeks?
I think I'm gonna say, guys, pick up Bastard and read it. Which I keep saying, I'm like, but truly, this is great. I can't remember the last time. Like, it's such a breeze too. You know, it's nonstop, and it'll keep you entertained. So probably this. And as far as stuff you watch, Maddie and I were talking about this pre-show. You season 2. If you guys haven't watched You yet, I don't know what.
It's
what
so good. Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's amazing.
That would be a fun. You know what? I would love if they did a comic of that, made it more satirical.
Oh.
Like Kyle Starks could do that.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he'd do it very
it'd
well.
Be real good. It'd be really good.
You season 2 is great. Also, Killing Eve season 2. If you all haven't seen it, so good. So good.
I gotta do that.
Very gay. It's so good. And if you guys aren't watching the Harley Quinn cartoon on DC Universe, I know that probably a lot of us gave up our DC Universe subscriptions, but it's really good. It's legitimately very good. And I think if you don't know a lot about Harley Quinn, like the surrounding DC villain characters, you'll still like it. But if you do, it's an extra treat. Clayface is perfect. King Shark is perfect. Of course, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, perfect. It feels like a comic Daria, kind of.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm trying to think of what it combines with. Like, it reminds me of that, and then oh man, there's an older Adult Swim show, Venture Brothers. So if you could combine like Venture Brothers and Daria.
Wow.
I really liked it.
Is that Kaylee Cuoco?
Yeah, she's doing really well. When they first
like her. Anyway.
I was like, why are you
I love her.
strong? She's great.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job.
She would be good at voice acting. Definitely. I can see that.
Oh yeah, and finally episode 6 didn't have the Joker, yeah. Which I mean it starts out with her kind of like breaking up with him kind of deal. Steven Universe Future's been so good. You're right. Waiting for Kristen to catch up.
Yeah, I need to do
it. There's a lot to unpack in this season.
I'm so excited.
I mean, there always is, but this one, like, man, they deal with some stuff. I don't think any cartoon or any other medium that's directed at all ages really deals with some of these, like, social and mental, emotional issues people have so well without you knowing that they're doing it. And
I love that.
I'm really appreciative of that. I think that'd be a fun episode once you catch up, maybe, for us to talk about it.
Definitely.
Ooh, in the last feature, it did. It's rough. It's rough. Just like some of these growing up things that you see Steven deal with are like really hard to deal with. Have you read the Injustice Omnibus? I haven't yet. Oh, I got that.
That's the thing you got.
I have the Injustice Omnibus.
That's definitely all.
Whoops, I forgot. I haven't yet, but I'm going to. So I'm jumping on that pretty soon. I'm still like recuperating from MagFest and prepping for MagFest because I, made a Grey Warden in like 4 days. So this week, all I'm doing is playing Final Fantasy 14. And once I recuperate from that, I'll go back to doing other things. Oh, I got to plan my wedding, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
Whatever.
You got time.
About to cancel Disney since Mandalorian is over. Fair. I mean, it is the best show ever. So, I get it. Love this boy.
So cute.
So good. Oh, I suggest Infinity Train. Season 2 is coming out now. I'm a little iffy about Infinity Train. I liked it, but there's some problems behind the scene. I can't remember all it went on. I don't know if they fixed all those issues or not. I shouldn't speak on it without knowing more about it. But I remember there was something that happened, and I was like, oh, maybe I won't keep going with it. All right, well, that's all I've got.
All right, well, thank you to our sponsor. Check them out, instocktrades.com, where you're going to get amazing things. I got to track my package. I'm so excited.
I'm excited for you.
Oh, I'm so excited. I know it's going to come. Again, it's going to come great because their packing's amazing. You know, I'm sure a lot of us reuse their packaging because it's so good.
Oh, yeah. You
don't have to buy packaging anymore. You just get an excuse to buy comics, and you get packaging, and it's great for your books. It's the best. So check them out. You can get all the books we've talked about. You can get Saint Young Men. Read it with us. We're going to read that sometime toward the end of the month. If you want to do the Buffy stuff, some of it's still in print, and you can find on there. So check into that. But you can find a lot of that on Comixology too. So just heads up. In stock trades, get anything we talked about. Go buy this chunky Rugrats newspaper strips so they can keep printing stuff like this. So do that.
All right, yeah. So we will be seeing you guys soon. So